It's Steph. Got a little bit of summer cold, but here I am again. You're either in the middle of your summer or towards the end of it. And I want to talk about this series 3. It's summer and fall preparation. So this first episode, I designed a checklist for all you working parents who aren't teachers and you don't have your summers off, your little itty bitty summers off. So I'm here to help you out. So this series is called Summer. Checklist. We're going to talk about reading and math today. Episode 2, the next one I'm going to talk about creativity. And then episode 3, continue on with the checklist of chores and family. So here's what I've been hearing. I don't know what to do with a 6th through 8th grader in the summertime. What do you even do with them? They're too young to get a job. What do they do during their day? I work. I don't see them. What should I do? So let's review Yardsticks first of all. That's always the book I fall back on. That's like my Bible of parenting middle schoolers. So you're getting a 6th grader. They're impulsive. They talk before thinking. They're peer focused, except sometimes our friends aren't around anymore, right? We're in our neighborhood. These kids can't drive at this age, so they got to rely on their neighbors. I hope they have good neighbor friends, or seek some out. Please find some neighbor friends. They're moody, self-absorbed, constant motion. They're restless. Physical aggression is common. They're sensitive about their changing body, and they like to challenge rules at this time and test limits. So when they're not in school, they might be showing you these things. When they're 12, 6th or 7th grade, lots of energy, growth spurts happen. My son just had a huge growth spurt. He was crabby for like a month or 2, really bad at me. And then all of a sudden I took his height and I'm like, whoa, that's why. They usually initiate their own activity of sarcasm, appears secure but not really. Again, very peer focused. So if you don't have peers around your neighborhood, I don't know if you can invite some play dates over, or I don't know what you're going to do, but again, peers. Siblings, they're going to fight, man. They're going to fight this summer. But peers are important. Peers, neighborhood kids. In 7th to 8th grade, they get quieter. This summer, especially if you have an 8th grade girl, going to be an 8th grade girl, they're going to get some hips on them this summer. That's typically what happens. I'll end the year with 7th grade sometimes, and then the next year I'll see them come back, and I'm like, whoa! Yeah, big growth spurt, especially in girls. This age group can be mean. They have flaring anger. They're more private. Close friendships. They worry a lot. Peer pressure. One-word answers to adult questions. Again, this is all review. If this is your first episode, watching Steph's Middle School Souffle, I'd go back and watch a few. I'll review these again before the start of the school year. So let's talk about summer. The no's of parenting in the summer. This is what I know. No. Constant video games. Say no to constant video games. Some video games, okay. Not constant. And some of us are doing that. You're just putting your kid on a screen or allowing your kid to play video games all day long. Stop it. No to constant phones. Also, again, if you did not see my episode, my series 1 about saying no to a smartphone, saying no, go back and look. I don't think they should have them anyway, but if they do, get them off their dang phones. Say no. Also, no to overactivities. Let them be them for a while and experience time. They need time to learn how to use time for themselves. I fall in that trap sometimes, so I have to work on that one. Some yeses. Go to the library. It's free. They offer so many free resources. I sigh. Do some math and some reading. I didn't say all the time. Gotta have fun too in the summertime. But some. Go to the library. Again, it's free. Yes to creativity and enrichment. This should be the time that they're allowed to explore on their own a little bit what they want to learn and what they want to do. Visit family and friends. Take the time to take some road trips somewhere. Volunteer, help a neighbor. Free time to explore your community. Family chores, help the family out. And you need to also acknowledge, this is a yes, that they sleep a lot during the summer because they're growing physically. So I made a summer checklist because some of you are working. You can't be checking in on them all the time because you're not around. So this is for them. You make one your own or you print it out. So I read a challenging real book for 30 minutes to an hour today, and I learned 3 new vocabulary words. I can summarize or have a conversation about what I read to an adult. I completed 30 minutes of math either on IXL, Prodigy, those are computer programs, a Summer Bridges math workbook, or explain how I used math in my own project that I created. So, on road trips, here's some advice for you, for some of you who take those summer road trips. Or if you're on a city bus, for crying out loud, get a book. Bring books, okay? Not electronics all the time. It forces them to read and imagine. This is the back of my vehicle. I have books all over. It's messy full of books. If they don't want to read, they stare out the window and they imagine and they wonder and they just think or blank out. That's okay. Get them some books. Or use the library. Invite a friend to the library. Look at this. Teens. Ramsey County. They have all these teens things. Teens Tech Camp, filmmaking, virtual teen book club, Maker Teen, Cosmic Wednesdays, Battle of the Racing Games, Gaming Thursdays for teen, virtual gaming, fine. They have activities, okay? For teens. Get them involved in reading. So a lot of you will say, oh, I can't take my child to the library. I work. So go on your day off. Load up on books. Check them out. There's no excuses. Your child's critical thinking and future success involves literacy. So find a way. Find a way. I don't care if you're rich or poor. Find a way to get them to read. I don't have transportation. Hey, there's still options. There are still options. You should care about your child's literacy, even in the summertime. Again, this virtual teen book club. Ramsey County offers that. There are libraries and they're so accessible virtually, or you go there, whatever. They're there for you. That's where some of our tax dollars go. So take advantage of that. Get your kid reading. Here's my niece. Yeah, she's in 3rd grade. She's not in middle school. She hates reading, just like I did. She picked out a book for Silas at the library, took it to the library. She's reading in the car. Read to me, Summer. I want to hear you read. Oh, that's a good story. She's now a reading machine. Okay, she feels good about herself. When a child can read, they feel empowered. They feel good about themselves. So the summertime is a way to do that. Okay, a parent check-in. Okay, so this is the second thing on my checklist. I can summarize or have a conversation about I read to an adult. Make it a routine to check in with your child. It's just a 5 to 10 minute conversation. Be specific. Hey, JC, which 2 characters were in your story today? Did you connect to any of them? What was your setting in what you read today? Would you enjoy being in the story that you read today? Listen to them. They love this one-on-one conversation. Have the expectation also that they will be reading. Well, my kid doesn't like to read. So you tell them they're going to read. They are going to be reading or else. Model the importance of reading. And parent, get off your phone and pick up a book. Model it. So this is my, when I was a kid, my mom got these values books. It's from 1986, 87, 88. I don't know. And I kept them all. And so JC loves them now too. I had my kids read them. So a discussion I have for critical thinking. So JC, this book was written in 1986. Do you think this person would have been looked at the same as you do now? So I'm trying to teach them context. Because some of these stories aren't accurate. So I'm trying to push. What do you think, JC? Why would this person be perceived as being adventurous? This person is a human being. Does that mean these people are perfect? Did the story tell of any obstacles this person faced? All right, so those are the kind of conversations. Math. Okay, I'm not a math teacher. I don't enjoy math. I struggled with math. But I recognize the super importance of math in every day. My eyes have been open to math through colleagues of mine. They have made me excited about math. So here's the next thing. I completed 30 minutes of math, either on IXL, Prodigy, a Summer Bridges math program, or explain how I used math in my own project. So these are good resources. If you can buy that nice, beautiful new shirt, shoes, a video game, I don't know, you can spend $10 to $15 on a Summer Bridges workbook at Target. Okay, you can invest in your child's education even in the summer. They have 15 minutes a day. I got my kid this, Everything You Need to Ace Math in One Big Fat Notebook. It's the complete middle school guide. So I have an expectation that they're going to do 30 minutes of math a day. Look, 30 minutes to an hour of reading, 30 minutes of math, probably a summary with an adult. Is that a lot of time? No. That's the bare minimum. Make it a routine. Prodigy or IXL. It's free. It's at least some type of math enrichment. Maybe some of my math teachers are rolling their eyes and saying, those are awful programs, but I'm just saying there are some enriching things. Seek out math teachers. What should my child be doing this summer? And make sure they struggle a little bit with math questions and problems. Invite a neighbor over. This is JC's best friend. Lives right across the street. Come on over. Let's play a game together. Let's learn together. Okay, so you don't have a workbook. You don't have the Prodigy. Then create something. These are my kids with their Legos. Tell me about the structure you built and its purpose. What math do you think went into your structure? This is my favorite. When I drive, and I'm taking my kids somewhere, or perhaps I'm on a city bus. I don't know. Sit next to a kid. Hey, look at that road construction. What angles do you see? What 3 math skills would you need for that bridge? Why do you think they're putting this bridge or road? Like, what's going on here? What tools would you use? Why? Why did they use that tool? Okay, what do you think went into making this road or bridge and how much? Just question, just push, wonder with your child. Real life applications. So there you have it. I just went over simple ways to do math and reading. I have my checklist, created one. I put it right on the table when I leave for work in the morning. Let's say I was working in the summertime. Leave it right on the table. And I'll be there to have that reading discussion at the end of the night or in the car where I'm driving them. Use your library. There are no excuses. There are no excuses why your child can't be a scholar or can't be literate. You have to push, though, as the parent. As a middle school parent, you have to push. Stop using the excuses, well, my child just doesn't like doing that. So, you're the parent. Take charge. Reading is important. Literacy is important. Math is important. Just a little bit every day during summer will empower them that much for the school year, and they will feel confident, I promise you. All right, here I am. Next episode is going to be creativity. If you're not so much of a hater, you could subscribe or at least share the information or use the information. Use the information I gave you. All right, until next episode, I'm going to get over this summer cold. Peace!